Hi, it's Rook, and today I wanted to give you my hot takes on the 8.4.0 PTB. The patch notes are out, the PTB is out, you can play it right now. And I didn't want to comment on everything, I just wanted to skim through it and tell you what I think about the main things that I have an opinion on. So first thing, the killer. The design looks fantastic, the dog is cool and you can pet it, it's really, really nice. The power feels a little bit clunky to use, but I guess it can be fixed, hopefully. I mean, twins have been clunky since release, so maybe not, but I hope we're gonna make an exception in this case. The power is cool, but it feels really bad to play against because it's one of these killers that have like a guaranteed hit against you in some situation. It never feels good to play against a killer that has a guaranteed hit that you can do nothing against. Is this OP? No, think about Clown. You can counter Clown very easily by doing gens on the opposite side of the map where the chase is taking place, but still, if you're the person being chased, it feels usually pretty bad, so not sure. The perks, this one is fine, you just get coup de grace when you fall from a great height. Nice. The Merciless Storm for healing, okay, cool, fun, probably not so fun if you're a beginner, but hey, good. The Scourge Juke, I don't like it. Like, if you read this perk, it seems like something very uneventful. Basically, you can turn a normal hook into a Scourge Juke by hooking a survivor on it, and this could counter bad RNG, right? And the effect is just pretty mild. When the survivor isn't hooked, you see the generator with the most progress, which you probably already know which one it is. That effect is completely overlookable. Like, you can just okay, that's what happens. The problem is that if you are a lucky survivor and the killer is defending a region, but their Scourge hooks are on the other side of the map, now they're not. So I don't like this perk because it encourages unfun gameplay. Tregens are still pretty defendable in this game. The fact that you can only kick a generator, damage a generator 8 times rarely counts into play. So yeah, not a big fan, but hey, what can I do about it? The survivor, okay, we have an invocation where you are gonna get broken and everything for the incredible effect of all survivors see the killer aura for 2 seconds whenever the killer scares a crow. Now, this is going to be completely ineffective against, for example, Raid. This is going to be extremely ineffective against killers that cannot have their aura shown. Like, if you're a Ghostface, you scare a crow, but you're in Night's Shroud, well, no one is going to see anything. So this is going to be already a situational perk because most maps, all outdoor maps, don't have a lot of crows. A lot of killers have protection against having their aura being shown if they're undetectable for whatever reason, and on top of that you are broken for the remainder of the trial without even the beneficial effects of Dome Either. No. Clean break. So this perk is gonna make you, there are some requirements. After that you're gonna be broken for 60 seconds and then be automatically healed when you're injured. Cool, nice, but it is only going to benefit Zwifts because this is like a time-saving perk. Why are you going to use this perk? You know that the killer is on the other side of the map, so you heal another survivor, they tap you, you get broken, and you choose sit on a gen and finish it. Because you safely know that the killer is not coming for you, and the only entity that has this information in real time is Zwifts, and I don't like perks above Zwifts, despite the fact that I play in a 4-man most of the time when I play Survivor. So I don't think this is gonna benefit solo queue except for some like borderline situations, but okay. And then we have Shoulder the Burden, which is a perk which concept I came with when I had like 500 hours in the game. Keyword being, I had 500 hours in the game. I don't know who thought this was a good idea. This is not. This is good as an anti-tunnel mechanic. So what does it do? You unhook a survivor and you can take their hook state. Now, why would you do that? Except like if you are the random mag in a solo queue team and you just do it to activate the perk, sure. You would do this if the survivor is getting tunneled, or if the survivor is clearly the weak link and is gonna get tunneled, most likely. The problem is, this disrupts the flow of the game and the game sense of the killer, even when they're not tunneling. I made a video some time ago where I explained the best way to play a game, doesn't matter who you're playing, is to find a survivor, hook them, go for someone else, like not camp, not tunnel, just go for someone else, hook them, and then go back to the first survivor. And you know where they are because you know where you hooked them. And then you go for the second survivor and then for the first survivor again. And now someone is out of the game and we are probably like 3 gens. or 2 gens if you are very unlucky. And you're not tunneling if you do that. Like, you're going for literally different people all the time. But like this, you don't have this anymore. Now, yes, you can go back to the first person. Sure, well, why not? But they are fresh now. Like, they don't have hooks on them. And where is the person that hooked them? Maybe they are around, or maybe they're not. And maybe they're much, much better and much, much harder to catch. So actually, that one hook on them has 0 value. And they can use this no matter which hook state we are. They can use this to circumvent the fact of, for example, having deliverance and being caught first. And guess who uses this the best? Swifts. Do I like perks above Swifts? No, we already said that we don't. The new map actually looks very ancient. I don't know if it's because it's still unfinished, but it looks old, and I like that fact. The HUD has been buffed, and I like things above solo queue, so I'm very happy about this. Now you can see the progress of every activity that the survivors are doing, and you have different elements to see if the survivor is mending or healing, or if they are blessing instead of cleansing a totem. Overall, pretty good idea, and I was advocating for this just a couple of videos ago, so thanks, Behavior. Killer updates. The Dark Lord now has a worse bat and a better wolf, which I guess everyone wanted. The Demogorgon now has better portals, which is really cool because it was very painful to travel through the Upside Down. It was very, very slow. And now it's way faster. It's 28 meters per second instead of 20. Good, very needed. And they also buffed a lot of his add-ons that have to do with portals and nerfed Lifeguard Whistle. In this add-on, you get Killer Instinct when survivors go near an active portal, and this was very obnoxious on a very specific build that was called Uncleansable Devour Demogorgon, which I think I'm gonna play a little before it gets removed from the game, and I'll show you how obnoxious that was. Ghostface is gonna get 2 of his best add-ons that are Brown's Base Kit. I don't think this is gonna ever make me a better Ghostface because I really suck at this killer, but it's probably gonna make you a better Ghostface, and you will have also a better choice of add-ons. So nice. I don't care about Chucky, like 0. The Lick is gonna have like single cooldown on his different spells, which is good because all of his spells have different strength, so it makes sense. Like Fly is a good mobility spell, but it doesn't have like an anti-loop effect, so it's not so terrible to play against, I guess. And now it has a shorter cooldown. Nice. Now you can travel the map more often. I like it. Wesker is getting up. I mean, I think this is a pretty hefty buff. Not sure I like it, but we'll see how playing against this is gonna be. And then we get to Myers. So while Myers is gonna have a lot of base kit buffs, which I totally approve, and I think they're really, really good. So now you're probably not gonna run out of stock on survivors because they double the points that you can get from them, and now it's gonna be much easier to get to Evil Within 2. They did keep Scratch Mirror Myers to how it was before. I made a post yesterday where I worded it pretty badly. I said, like, why did they nerf Scratch Mirror Myers? They didn't nerf Scratch Mirror Myers, but compared to all these buffs, they didn't nerf it because Evil Within 1 speed is now 4.4 across the board except for Scratch Mirror. So now you have a purple add-on, right? That is a meme add-on because like all it gives you is wall hacks. Myers is pretty noisy, by the way. Like you're gonna hear him. Like he breathes like you hear the guy. And it's gonna be still very, very slow. Like you can run Scratch Mirror Myers against literally a rock for like 20 loops. It's never gonna catch up to you because around loops is gonna be slower than you actually. And that this does not get buffed to the level of everything else. It's not 4.4. Why? Like, I understand that having wall X is a strong thing, but you also have to bring a map offering with this. Like, otherwise, it's not as strong anymore because survivors are literally gonna see you coming. And this is like a meme build. It's like a silly build. This killer has nothing else to it. Like, it's just an M1 killer that is already slow because it's stuck in tier 1. And that's nothing, as no map traverse, as nothing. Like, all you have to do is be on the other side of the map. Oh, but I don't know where he is. Okay, sure, like, very cool. Just heal and keep doing gens, and then he hits you, and you heal again, and you do that gen again. Like, Yeah, like, what's the strength of Scratch Mirror that required it to be 4.2? Holy shit. Make it NAR speed at this point. So some perks and some mechanics for chess got update. Is this gonna make chess more viable? Yes. Is this gonna make these perks more used? No, probably not, but I appreciate the effort. And then we have Along with Touch being buffed, and Wheel of Attunement being nerfed. So Wheel of Attunement was very obnoxious because you will drop your item with Franklin and now the killer had wall axe on you and you didn't know where the item was. Now you know where the item is, and the wall axe are on a little smaller radius, but it still works with Franklin, which is my major pet peeve. And then we have Long with Touch that is now buffed and is probably gonna really get rid of your exhaustion. If you're gonna cry about this, I suggest you get good. Don't rely on exhaustion perks. Thanks. This is all I had to say for the PTB patch notes, and I hope some changes are gonna be made before this hits live.